Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hi, hello. Can you guys hear me? Offline? How dare you? Not true. Can you guys hear me now? Hello? Now online. Thank you. Oop, there he is. Hey, Sangspell. Hey, Chekhov. Hey, Mrs. Steel Rose. The man, the myth, the legend, Ankev. Hey, Ankev. How's it going, guys? Everyone okay? Everyone okay? Please be okay, everyone. It's really important for me that you guys are okay today. I'm not even joking. It's really important for me. Alright. Scouts are not really helping us out right now. You know what? I think like we just put as, let's see how this goes. Because it still gives us some. But I think you just like pay a certain amount and it does the whole area basically. Okay. So now all the areas are revealed. It won't let you be charged anymore. Fine. You woke up at 4 a.m. because you went to bed super early. Slept way more than you should have. I mean, sleep is good though. Sleep is good. Did you get your new computer set up? Do you still feel expensive? That was the word you used, right? Do you still feel expensive, Sangspell? Yep, sleep's so good. Alright, so let's not have conversations just yet. Feel bougie as fuck. Cool. I like saying the word bougie. Stuff is spinning round and round and round and round. I'll try not to do anything to confuse you, then check off. Sure. Heal an ally and strengthen it by 10. It's kind of valuable. Maybe it's better than... I don't really like the Alpha New Super. I don't really like this bomb right now either. Heal all allies and boost them by 2. Damage unit by 1. Do it 8 times. This could actually be quite useful. Because we can renew it. Can we? It's not an order. So maybe not. I'm trying to find a... So order, yeah. So it won't be used more than once. So maybe it's not as valuable as I thought it was. Actually, you know, let's take it. Let's see how handy it comes in. Let's see how handy it comes in. Kind of makes sense, right? Just for the highest ally and play 2 allies from a graveyard. Could be useful. Boost allies by 2 and damage enemies by 2. Also, pretty useful. Like the previous card was a little bit different. But I think that could be okay. Let's have a look at what that's like then. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, you know, I would love to use the word bougie more often, but kind of an aesthetic kind of guy, you know? Alright, so that was the crow. It wasn't. The crow was... I'm disoriented. Was that the crow? I think it was the crow. Raven. Raven, it wasn't at all. No, the raven was here. So sure, let's take this battle. Let's just dive into a battle. And then after that we can okay, we have a battle here. After that we can go explore. As she traversed the Moulder Wood, Meave always felt as if she was being watched. At times the Queen thought she had glimpsed eyes glistening in the thickets, that the rustle of tree branches carried ominous whispers. Of course, these were often mere delusions born of fatigue and fear, yet not this time. Okay, shortened battle. Okay, battle will only last 1 round. Hide cards, what do? Damage an enemy by 5 and its adjacent units by 2. Cooldown 3. Not pleasant. And you? Whenever you play an elf, boosted by 1. Okay. Oh yeah, we're on low morale as well. Shit. Alright, let's get rid of the Scytheman. Yeah. Lemons is good. Another Slinger is great. Gascon is good. I think I'm okay with this. We have marks, we have movers. This becomes less useful. Especially in a single round. I think I'm dropping lemons for this. How am I feeling today? I'm really emotional today. I don't know why, but I'm super duper emotional. But I'm good, I'm good. It's not a bad thing to feel emotions. But yeah, and I worked all morning. Adam feeling emotional. Unacceptable. Hello, Washu. I received your message from Callista the other day. Thank you very, very much. It was appreciated. I heard the news. Callista gave me the news this morning. Well, not this morning. This afternoon. What happened? Let's go. Okay, so first card goes down. That's the drummer, I suppose. Again and again and again. You're back. What happened? Have you been hacking? Have you got fired? What? Those are the only two options. You've been hacking or being fired. You got yourself a VPN. What? You little hacker. You little hacker. Let's pop the drama. Okay, Strays Cavalry, that's fine. Aru indeed, my friend. Aru indeed. Let's take the attack. Actually, let's put another card down. This is the last thing that we do. You actually got a VPN for work, though? Yeah, you have missed Washu. Can't use you yet. Yeah, another marker, I suppose. Take that.
Got business for me?
Alright, Hawker Smuggler. Every 2 turns on turn start, summon a random elf from your deck. Oh, that sounds amazing. Horrible, man. Next round, we're probably going to run a Slinger. This round, however, I think it has to be the cavalry again. Let's throw it here. Still don't understand the system of this game. What part do you not understand? I'm happy to explain anything you like, Mrs. Steel Rose. That's not to say that I understand the game. But what part do you... Is there something specific? Or would you like the even and odds? In what sense? Adam is like, hey Ankev, less of the sarcasm. I just started streaming, okay? And I already said that I'm a bit emotional today. You're just gonna roll out with the sarcasm straight away? The number on the cards. This is strength, right? This is the strength of the card, so it counts towards the so they have only the 5 there, so they have 5 points so far, and so it's the one with the highest highest amount of points at the end of the round. I didn't say why, Ankev. Nobody asked me why. I'm glad you asked, I'm not telling you. No, even odd numbers don't matter. No, this is the new Gwent, basically, Washu. So it's like the story mode for the new Gwent. So it was released on the same day as the new Gwent. She didn't really tell. Don't. You're gonna make me cry, Anke. You're gonna make me cry. Remember the banner Vaux Gascon. Okay. It's my turn. It's actually my turn, guys. I think I'm just gonna replay this. Wait. So we have Fog here. Every turn on turn start, damage the highest unit on the row by 2. So this is actually really bad because if we don't have a higher unit than 4, we're actually gonna receive 6 damage on this row. So the decoy is actually bad right now. I think I'm going to play Gascon now. 4 is jamming for 4 in front of. It's okay. No, not at all, Mrs. Steel Rose. It's fine. Nobody ever threatens my well-being. So I'm going to throw the Gascon here, which is not pleasant. But Gascon, if he's in your hand, deck, or on the battlefield, he will strengthen himself by 1 whenever an enemy or an allied card is moved. So we can actually strengthen him basically on demand. And we have Knickers! Yay, Knickers! Yeah, it's cool, it's cool. Thanks for that. I'm just angry at the world today, you know? So this guy, whenever a non-elf unit is destroyed, boosts this unit by 2. Doesn't really mean anything to us right now, as long as we stay alive. So Knickers is actually our highest on this row, so Knickers will take 2 damage. I don't really know what to do here. We can go with a Slinger. Knickers is a dog. Well, actually, Knickers is a beast, Washu. Knickers is a beast. That's all you need to know. You get emotional when your colleagues thank you for being a calm presence. It's beautiful. Hey, Cleora. How's it going, Cleora? You okay? Let's move the banner. So Gascon got +1 point. We're gonna do this now.
The white of an eye from half a league away.
Can move the banner for 1 more on Gascon, and then move these 2 as well. So this guy does. It moves 3 cards and then does 2 damage to each of them. Okay. No. You need a man. You need a radiator, Cleora.
None shall tread on us. Now we will see who is weak.
Okay. Did they just... Was that a non-elf unit that just got destroyed? Human. So they actually got the boost from that. Shit, man. Does a penis can be a radiator? That is one of the most philosophical questions I've ever seen on Twitch.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Are you human? No, you're elf. Okay. Okay, so that gave us another boost of 3 here. Oh shit, I could have done... Yeah.
Look what the werecat dragged in.
I'm sure... Okay. So, Fire Trap is... After 2 turns on turn start, damage all units on the opposite row by 4. That is bad. So we need to get rid of that now. Basically. We're going to have to do it here. So Meave will actually damage every unit that has the power of 3 by 4 points, or any. So I can attack anything, and like, so for example, it's bad right now, but if a certain amount of units, well, if more than one unit has the same amount of strength, we can damage them all at the same time. But we need to just get rid of this. It just does too much damage. What do you do? Yeah, you just spawn the fire trap. I think we used this as well now. Can we... If we play this... Is it going to do... So it's damage the unit by 1, use this ability 8 times. So I can just do 1, 2, 3, okay. Should we get rid of you as well? Okay. And then we can do an attack. Sure. Green numbers are... So no, the normal numbers would be in white. If they've received a buff and they're actually higher than their base HP, strength, as it's called in the game, they'll be green. And if they are red, it means they're lower than their base. Because there are some abilities that can reset your base. We don't actually have one right now. But yeah. End turn. It's gonna be quite close, I think.
Blood and neck ends. Similian Vart.
Ooh, we're gonna lose. We're really gonna lose. I feel like we have to use a decoy here. This is bad. So how do you get treated for being English in Poland? People think you're cool. Sometimes, yeah. Like, Poland is kind of xenophobic, but it's kind of weird because...
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Because I think Polish girls think anything that isn't Polish is exotic. And Polish guys don't like the fact that Polish girls think anything that isn't Polish is exotic. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like they probably have like some bad feelings, but generally it's okay. Like, I'm actually like kind of angry about the fact that I get treated so nicely, because I see like I know so many stories of like people who look slightly different from me getting treated really, really badly here just because they look different, you know? So it's kind of like, it's fucking horrible. Okay, so we can do this, you know? The second... no, the dudes are passive aggressive and the ladies... Once they've spoken to me, maybe they do think that, but before they've spoken to me, they don't think that. Yeah, you should have traveled a lot more foot. Maybe, Anka, maybe. Ugh.
Have strength, my love.
It's not true, Cucumber Destiny. You're lying. Sorry, 1 second. It would be really, really cool, spoiler, except for the fact that this game is before the Witcher series, so it's like can't be true. Okay. So I guess we go Lyrian Horn. Okay, so buff everyone by 2, deal 2 damage there.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
Okay, it's gonna be tight. I guess we take Gascon back. Is that the best option? Actually, probably the drummer.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
Shit, man. I mean, surely you wouldn't want him to be too Polish, though, would you? Actually, yeah, that was a bad choice. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna have to do this one again. 8 and 8. It's not gonna do any good for us. Shit, man. Alright. Alright, let's try that again. Mu's army was overpowered and forced to retreat to safer ground. From there, the Queen planned her next moves. Choose to click the restart button. Alright, so we throw Knickers away because Knickers will appear when we play a gold card anyway. Lemons again we might throw. I don't really like this infiltrator. We might need to bail anyway because we're on low morale right now. It's exactly what we had last time and it didn't work, so I feel like we threw this last time. We have to again. Yeah, we're going to use exactly the same cards. Alright, so... okay, so the first card that we had... Oh, wait. Yeah, the other card that we had was the drummer. Which we don't have right now.
And painful this'll be.
Okay, Knickers is out already. Already got my Knickers out. Unbelievable. Shameless. Right. So... I'm scared of this already. I don't want to lose Gascon so early. So I think we need to bring out a Slinger right now. If we use a Slinger, we can go 1, 2, 3. That's okay. It's kind of inefficient. I'm just scared that we're going to lose him. How do you know if it's a gold card? Like, just the outline, I guess. Actually, the number as well, right? Just borders. So, yeah, we're gonna have to run the Slinger, unfortunately.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
1, 2, 3. Alright, so that got a boost of 3 here. We can do one more here. Alright, so Gascon's on 8 now. We can do some damage. Is it only gold cards that are animated? I think in the multiplayer game, all of them can be. Because that's something you can buy with the things that you earn from loot boxes. It seems like in the game, yeah. But then Knickers is gold. I think you can just get 2 versions of both. The guy in the animated card was kind of cute. This guy, Gascon. Sure, you need to express it. Sang spell. Express yourself, please. Is she here? Who's she?
Got business for me?
Our girl. Our beautiful war machine. The one and only Washu. Okay. Time to leave. No, Callista. No. Alright. Let's try and spread our cards out. We got like all of our cards stuck on one row with fog last time, so let's see. Do we take Gascon back? Let's do that next round. So Gascon's going to take damage this round because the fog damages the highest units on the row by 2. So we'll let him take the damage for this round, then take him back next round. Just to get a little bit more value out of it. Alright, we'll just start dropping marks.
The chase is on!
Last time they didn't actually use more than one fog, so maybe we're safe to go on the front row now. If we lose just this guy to 5 points, that'll be worth it. Y'all don't need me, you got Washoe. Is that how it works, Callista?
Now we will see who is weak.
Chekhov, were you agreeing with me or agreeing with Callista? Hard to tell. Yep. Right, so now decoy. Decoy Gascon. You agreed to my decoy. Okay. Not to us not needing Callista. Fair enough. It's finally something was about me, yeah. It's amazing how that happens. I don't really want this, but I could use the Lyrian Horn to keep these two guys alive a little bit longer. Feels a little bit early. Shit, we need to get rid of this as well. It's gotta be the Runestone's turn. We just gotta do that. Alright. Wash your wrist in hot water. That also works for migraine as well for some people. She's crazy, I think. Alright, so this will do 8 damage. Let's do that. And now we could run a slinger. Another mark. Sure. Oh, it's end turn. Shit, yeah, I used the stone, right? Okay. Choose an ally and play all copies from the deck.
I shall not fail.
It seems like it's been so fair by playing it at the wrong time. Alright, so here we are. I say we run you. Just 1, 2, 3. Okay, Gascon is up to 17. Delightfully. The banner card for this one. So they have this one. So whenever you play an elf, boosted by 1. So every elf that they play gets a strength +1 straight off. So this is 3, but he gets a buff straight off. And ours, when Meve uses her ability, reduce her cooldown by 1. So our cooldown should normally be 5, and it's 4 now, I think. Did you? Oh yeah, that was their turn, right? My bad. But the banner has no HP. No, it's... You can't attack it. You can move it, but you can't attack it. Shit, man. We need to go and get some morale before we take this again. That was horrible. Indeed, my friend, indeed.
Everything all right?
Wait. So, spying. After 2 turns on turn start, damage adjacent units by 6. If any were destroyed, move to the other side of the battlefield. So if we move her... Can we move?
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Yeah, jog on. Let's damage you and you. Ah, okay. It's okay, Mrs. Steel Rose. I'm happy that you're asking questions, you know? Just don't feel bad about asking questions. The swing is going to be
My love.
just impossible. Okay, let's use the horn. So that buffs everyone by 2 on our side and damages everyone by 2 on their side. Oh shit, I could have done an attack. Actually, I can only do 1 anyway.
Let us sing the song of steel.
Shit, that was the right turn to do the attack. Shit. Alright, we need to at least get the morale boost before anything else. Could have probably got like another 16 damage there. I mean, it's inconsequential, I guess.
Nothing personal, I assure you.
You're gonna try and go vegetarian again, been thinking about it for months. Yeah, why not? Alright, so let's back out of here. Let's try and get at least the morale boost before we go back here. Hello? Thank you. Alright, so that's where we're gonna head up to now. Doesn't hurt to try it. Alright, so under the bridge.
Neve arrived at the hut the villagers claimed to be the meeting point for the Scoia'tael and the Hawkers.
Fuck.
Torchlight flickered amidst the trees, and she heard the sound of hushed voices,
Your Grace,
whispered Rayla.
they're in our grasp. We must act quickly before the elves retreat into the woods.
Give the order to attack. Yeah, it's good, Mrs. Steel Rose. And yeah, like whatever makes it work for you, right?
Said, patting her on the back.
I shan't let a chance like this slip.
Attack!
The Lyrians rushed out of the woods at the unsuspecting elves and merchants. Moments later, the sound of combat filled the dark wood.
Alright, straight into another battle. In what sense? Check off. It's difficult to say who held more contempt for the Hawkers, humans, whose laws they had broken by trading with the Scoia'tael, or elven warriors themselves, who viewed them as honorless traitors to their race. Whatever the case, the Hawkers paid neither any mind, for if they stood to gain coin, they would bargain with any and all. Oh, would reset your morale. Yeah, okay, so I understand. Okay. I'm not sure it would reset the morale after the fight if we won it. Or does it? So, as you can see, like, we're at the start of the fight and all our cards are red. That means they are -1. It does. I know it resets it when you have high morale. It resets it to neutral. Does it reset it to neutral from low morale to neutral as well, though? So yeah, if you have high morale, you have +1 HP, 1 strength. And if you have low morale, you have... You can make choices that affect morale. Yeah. Every fight will reset it. Okay, cool. And so it's +1 if you are with high morale. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So we don't have anything here. When a unit is summoned from the deck, give it 3 armor and gain 1 charge. When this unit reaches 3 charges, spawn a random trinket in your hand, then set the charge count to 0. So every 3 turns? Okay. Yeah, it's basically decisions you make, right? I don't really like my deck right now. Okay, Black Rayla, if in hand, Decker on the battlefield strengthens itself by 2 whenever Squirrel Tail unit is destroyed. Knickers can go away. Lemons is great. These 2 together, actually, if we can get Odo as well, that would be amazing. We have the chance to summon Odo with Rayla. Not Knickers. Knickers is an interesting card. No, wait. No. Because every time you summon a gold card, Washu, Knickers just appears. So you have no problem. Knickers will make an appearance. Don't you worry about that. You will get to see my Knickers, Washu. Or Meeves Knickers, whichever you prefer. So I want Odo, but we'll see.
Hawker scum!
Fear not, Washer. I wouldn't let you down like that. I feel like we want to get rid of this as soon as possible. Fucker. I bet it happens on Twitch that the streamer doesn't wear pants and forgets about it. So this will do 9 damage. So we could actually do that plus Meave to get rid of it straight away. Do we? Let's see what kind of fight it is if we do that. Okay, there's Knickers straight out the traps. You'd be that kind of streamer. Why are you not that kind of streamer?
Show me the coin or sod off.
Or were you that kind of streamer and you got banned for it? Show me the coin or sod off. Freaking love it. Every 2 turns on turn start, summon a random elf from your deck. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun as well. Yeah, Knickers is here. Are you saying that you streamed without a camera? Is that what you're saying? Let's just throw a mark down.
Got business for me?
What was your friend's dog's name in Dragon Age? Thanks, Belle. Booty Shorts. I mean, if I could rename this card right now, thanks, Belle. I would totally rename it Booty Shorts. And I think it would be more appropriate. I just love this quote. If you don't have a sausage, he's not interested. It's fucking amazing. I think I'm actually gonna put that as my title for my stream tomorrow. If you don't have a sausage, I'm not interested. Just see what happens, man. Oh man. Should we just put another mark? I think we can put another mark here. Ah, man. You now identify as Knickers and Knickers is you. Alright. So we can move stuff if we want. I guess we have to throw down the fire row at some point in the future. Well, some point soon. Like wherever the next card goes, we'll throw down. Actually, we're gonna destroy either this card or this card next turn. So maybe not next turn. Yeah, we're just gonna sit on that for a little bit longer, unfortunately. Let's bring out the drama.
Again and again and again.
It's a famous rapper who said, "If we ain't talking sausage, I don't want to talk." Who said that? Wait. Spawn and play fire trap? Where is the fire trap? Somebody somewhere. Okay, sorry. It was a fictional. Sorry. I ruined the joke, didn't I? Just a little bit. I apologize. Ruining the joke was not my intention. Set a row on fire. Boom. Okay.
You mad? Don't shake that.
Well, that helped me make that decision.
This could hurt.
Okay, both rows are on fire. How'd you like that? Alright, so let's get rid of both of these now. So, as I said, Meeve's order is every 5 turns. Damaging enemy units and all other enemies within the same with the same power by 4. Then trigger all allies' loyal abilities. So, we can... I wanted to get rid of this one, but we can deal 4 damage to 2 of these at the same time. It's pretty nice. Totally wrecked your joke saying spell. I'm sorry. Okay, what do you do? Whenever you play an elf, boost its adjacent units by 2. It's gonna be tough. It's a fire, just has 33% chance of taking 2 damage, well, dealing 2 damage. Yeah, we need to get rid of this.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
We have 2 marks on this one. And that's okay, he has 2 turns to these next summons, so that's okay. And yeah, we kind of need to get rid of you as well. Made your own rules. I think I did that all my childhood, Mr. Steelrose. I don't think I played a card game properly until like I started streaming, basically. It's actually probably true. So if I do newbie things sometimes, now you know why. Alright, that was pretty nice.
Everything all right?
So, after 2 turns on turn start, damage adjacent units by 6. If any were destroyed, move to the other side of the battlefield. Fuck. Okay. I mean, Knickers is on his or her way out right now. What? Sorry, Mr. Zeros, we're not here for skillful gameplay anyway. When did this happen? When did this become the case? How do we get... You know what, we can decoy Knickers maybe? Or, you know what, let's do the Lyrian Horn. So that means we'll kill this one, kill this one. You'll be on 2 health. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright, that worked nicely. We're here for your voice, you know.
Oh no.
Hello? Hawker Healer. Heal an ally. Alright. So you're just gonna sit there? Oh no, you're not gonna sit there at all. Like, you're actually part of... Is she just part of our thing now? Yeah, it can be compliments and insults. That could work against us today. Alright, it's Rayla's turn to go down. Go, Rayla, go.
I'll fight to my last breath.
You do that, Rayla. Okay.
Oh, my little egg.
Right, so Black Rayla, what do you want to do? You know what? Let's not do that. Let's put Yeah. So Rayla, don't take Odo first. Take. Actually, let's do this. So we throw Gascon down.
Nothing personal, I assure you.
And it's still our turn, so we can use Lemons.
Fear not.
Personality and voice. You're so sweet. Thanks, Belle. Yeah, definitely against terms and conditions, right? Terms of service, I mean. You're so kind, thanks, Belle. So kind. Wait. So let's move you. So that gives 1 to Gascon. Every card moved, Gascon gets 1. Lemon's ability is to give somebody their order again. So if we use the order on Rayla, Rayla can go and summon somebody again. Which is going to be one of the slingers. Slinger.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Do some slinging, I suppose. Good job. Okay. Then Lemons can give another charge to Rayla. Rayla can take Odo. Odo, where are you? Odo, when you deploy him, he gives 1 charge to units with a depleted order. So this means that these two get another charge and the drummer gets another charge. So Stray's Cavalry is first. That's a mark. So we can just throw another mark on this guy. Then Rayla can go for some more slinging. Sure, so 1, 2... Yeah, like that. Okay, so that gives a boost to Gascon. Do we have space here? We do have space for another row, right? I think we do. So we can go for some more slinging.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Ever had a storm knock out one of your teeth? It's an interesting question, my friend. Right, and now we can get rid of these two. We'll get rid of these two. What happens when the deck of cards runs out? I guess it just becomes a dead move, like you won't be able to do anything. So for example, there are some cards that will resurrect something from your graveyard. So this is your graveyard, ones that have already been used, that are not on the board anymore. If you played something that's job is to like... Wait, so if this was empty, and I played a card that said resurrect something from your graveyard, it just wouldn't do anything. You'd still have the card on the table, but the main use of it just wouldn't... It wouldn't be utilized correctly, let's put it that way. This fight went okay anyway.
Let us sing the song of steel.
So far, still scared of this this thing that's going on here. So we can run Lemons again. So let's decoy Lemons, bring Lemons back. Ooh, we probably could have done Odo actually.
This is elven land, Dwan, upon which your kind dies.
I don't understand, Mrs. Steelrose. Alright, so we could play the card, but I mean, we're like 70 points ahead. I think we're okay.
There's but one penalty for trading with elves.
If your deck becomes empty, you take damage each turn. Ouch. Oh, in Hearthstone, getting out of cards hurts you. Gotcha. Okay. I just couldn't
Neve pulled off a rare
get it.
trick. She laid a trap for the Scoia'tael in their own woods. The surrounded elves fought to the bitter end, choosing death over human captivity. Neve cracked open the hawkers' chests and stared at a mass of tangled oakum. Perplexed, she dug deeper and found the real goods hidden underneath. Bolts with entrail-pureeing hooks, leg-snapping bear traps, and incurable poisons.
Entrail pureeing hooks. The fuck, man?
Instruments of cruelty,
said Reynard, looking over the chest's contents.
designed to deliver maximum pain and a prolonged death.
Gascon did not share in the general gloom. He reached for one of the arrows and balanced it in his hand with curiosity.
A corpse is a corpse. It cares not how it became one. And these marvels, oh, my lads could do fine things with them.
Washer, you're not incurable poison. Come on. Alright, so equip your troops with the weapons. Yeah, come on. Equip your troops with the weapons.
The ends justify the means.
Meve said curtly as she grabbed a weapon from one of the chests. Her soldiers followed suit and equipped themselves with hawker arms. Soon enough, the elves would feel the pain they'd hoped to inflict on others.
Alright, we got me flail now. Okay, let's see what the morale remained low checkoff, so I think it's only when it's high. So I think you can only maintain high morale for one battle and then it goes to neutral. The other side of the coin, there is no other side of the coin, unfortunately. Alright, give me that loot. Okay, we got an achievement. What is it? We have a 5,000 wood throughout the game. I was really hoping we'd get that achievement. It's definitely one of the goals of this game, is to get that achievement. How do we... So we can just avoid this fight. So we don't necessarily have to take it now. We have a puzzle down here. What am I going to do with all that wood? Wouldn't you like to know, Washer? Wouldn't you like to know? Where are we going? Sure. Yeah, I really missed that emote in chat. I really did. Can we... Is there... I'm just gonna start sentences and not finish them. Wait, I just finished the sentence. Shit. Alright. Can we, like, pray at you? No. Alright, here we go. Located at crossroads, shrines of Meletali were meant to protect. Let me start again. I'm shook because Washu's here, so I'm under pressure now to perform. Located at crossroads, shrines of Meletali were meant to protect travelers from evil. Yet when Queen Meve approached one to pray, her force suddenly came under fire, victims of an ambush. Sometimes irony stings.
Take your time, Adam.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Chekhov, for the cheer. And the advice. Reduce the power of all enemy archers to 1. Do not let Meve die. See how this goes. Okay, so no art. Okay, so are we considering you all archers? Whenever this unit's power changes, damage Meve by 1. What? Damage the highest unit on the battlefield by up to 15, then boost the lowest unit by the amount damaged. Okay, so that means that we can give me 15. Choose an ally and play all copies of it from your deck. Okay, deploy. Choose a bronze ally on the battlefield or in hand and add 2 copies of it to your deck. What? Okay. Fair enough. So we're not going to do any damage this round. I don't Yeah, you know, let's do Becca's Dark Mirror. Pretty cool. Right, so damage the highest unit on the battlefield by up to 15, then boost the lowest unit by the amount damaged. Right, so let's do it. I suspect we need to damage this down. Nah, 7 I was gonna say. It's probably not the case. In turn. Right, so Royal Decree, draw and play 2 Blitz units from your deck. That has to be next because these two choose allies. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of obvious that this one was going to be what we needed to be boosted. Because we're protecting her. She's ours, right? She's us. We are them. I'm not accustomed to interruptions. And so she started on 1 point, and these will do 1 damage every time they're damaged, and we have to damage them. So we had to boost. We had to boost Meave. These 2 items choose an ally from, I think, from hand or from the board. Both of them do that, so we have to play the Royal Decree first. So sure, an Arbalist and an Arbalist. Okay. Okay. Then we put you down.
Give me a time.
Right. So we have to get them all down to 1. That's like the win condition here. Reduce the power of all enemy archers to 1. So if we get all these down to 1, it could work. Right, so we have 3 of these left. Choose a bronze ally on the battlefield or in hand and add 2 copies of it to your deck. Okay, so if we drop this here,
Doubt I'll ever pay off these school
choose
loans.
you. That means we have 5 of these to play in the final round. Let's see if we can get this down. Ooh. I think I fucked up already. I suspect that we're actually gonna... I mean, we are. It's definite that we're gonna kill this one, which means that we don't win. I think I might have had to have put her on the back row. Let's see. Choose an ally and play all copies of it from your deck. So that's 4 damage. So this will do damage based on the amount of cards on the row. No, this doesn't work. So we do 1 damage, then 2 damage, then 3 damage. Or we do 5, 6, 7 damage. Yeah, okay, so we have to get them to 1. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the first card. So damage the highest unit on the battlefield up to 15 points, then boost the lowest, fine. Then Royal Decree. So damage you by 1.
1 bullet's all I need.
Maybe let's damage you by 1 as well. Maybe if we share it out from the beginning, it might work a little bit better. In turn. Choose a bronze ally on the battlefield. This could actually... No. So it has to go now. Let's put her here again for the moment.
Oh, Lady Margarita told us of this.
Alright, so we have 5 in there now. Let's see. So, sure. Right. So we deal 4 damage.
Give me a time.
5 damage.
Ballista, your command.
6 damage.
I'm a war said.
Alright. Not too bad. I guess the first time I did it, I just put 2 damage on the one character, but if I just spread the damage, it kind of worked perfectly for us. Alright. Not too bad. Alright, so we have the Berserker's Dark Mirror in our deck now. So let's have a look. Rebecca's Dark Mirror. Do I want that? I think I'm okay right now. Let's have a look at the new flail that we have. So damage 3 adjacent enemies by 3 and move them 1 row back. Then trigger all allies' loyal abilities. I think I still want this one. Damage an enemy unit and all other enemies with the same power by 4. Actually, the cooldown is 3 on this. I think that wins out just because of the cooldown. So we're going to be doing this every 2 turns in fights where we have a banner. So it could be okay for us. Let's have a little bit of dialogue. Wait, what's going on here? We have a report. Walker correspondence. Joel, Eldane's pointy ears have put in the following order. 2 boxes of gut-tearing bolts. 3 canisters of weaponized hemlock. That's you, Washu. Weaponized hemlock. 5 crates of snares and traps, and 1 bullwhip made of the finest steel for Commander Pointy Ears himself. Bite each coin twice. Last time they slipped a few falsies. And keep the devils off the main roads. Still can run into Adenian patrols any times. Well, at times. Not any times. What's been going on anyway, Washu? Did you get a VPN just for Twitch? Oh, I speak to
Yes.
Rayna. Tell me more about Eldane.
This Eldane. Could you tell me about him? He should hang.
Thanks for the information. Among other things, you're going into the dark web, aren't you? You're going into the dark web.
I'd hope to hear advice that will be useful to us in battle.
Who are you assassinating? I'd hope to hear advice that would be useful. Yeah, damn right.
First of all, you can't rightly trust the bastard. He doesn't respect our laws, doesn't share our morals. The king once dispatched an envoy to Eldane, despite my advice to the contrary. Found the envoy the next day, eyes gouged out, shaft of his white flag jammed down his throat. So, diplomacy's clearly not the wisest course. But what of battle? What tactics does he employ?
What's wrong, Ankev?
Like all elves, he's a worm. Avoids open confrontation, sets ambushes, attacks from the shadows, from midst the trees. It would be best to burn this whole forest to the ground, deprive him and his folk of cover, any place to hide. Sounds rather drastic. Like tossing the babe out with the bath. Believe me, they'd not hesitate to do the same to us. Not for a moment.
Which one? Meave or Rayla?
Rayla, how are you holding up? Not certain I understand what you mean. All Edirn is aflame. Nilfgaard's banners fly over its cities. Don't tell me you're not troubled. Of course I'm troubled. I stationed at Rosberg for 5 years. Knew all on the crew there by name.
Sounds like someone from England for me. Sorry, Washu.
But that's war. That's its nature. No sense bemoaning it. I see. Just know if ever you wish to talk. I won't, but I do appreciate your concern, ma'am.
Alright, I must go.
Let's go. We'll speak later.
Was not the most fruitful conversation, in my opinion. Give me that wood. Yeah, I'll take the gold as well. Okay. So even after this, we can't even pray here. So there's our nemesis. I think we take this battle. See if we're capable. Okay, the presence of wind-tossed tents suggested others had visited the Moulderwood not long past, yet why had they deserted their camp? What had become of them? Before the Lyrian scouts had a moment to investigate, they were surrounded by the sounds of slackened bowstrings and whistling arrows. So, one-round battle. Okay, so we have Rayla, Odo, Trezor. Let's get rid of the Scytheman. Okay. Yeah, this can work. What do you want? Damage an enemy by 5 and its adjacent units by 2. Alright. See how this goes. My turn? Seriously?
I smell a leak.
Just set both rows on fire straight off the bat. Okay, damage the unit by 2. If it was already boosted, damage it by 6 instead. Okay. So let's throw another bomber down.
You mad? Don't shake that.
Then do that row. Meave. Yeah, just use your flail now. So yeah, like normally it's cooldown every 3 turns, it's actually every 2 turns because you have the banner out, which is really useful to us. And it moves the row as well, I forgot. That'd be super useful if we you know what, let's use Rayla early.
I saw them. No other way.
Hey, it's Nickers.
Slaughter them to a man.
Alright, order. Damage the highest enemy by the number of elf allies. Cooldown 1. Jesus, man. That shit's crazy. So, we're gonna bring out lemons. Yeah, let's bring out lemons.
My scars? No, they don't hurt.
Okay, and then Rayla. Get Gascon out here.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
And then we can bring out another one. As long as we have Rayla, I think we're okay, like, just to win fights, straight up. So yeah, Rayla. I'm saying the drummer, you know.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
I don't know, Mrs. Steel Rose. Like, I'm kind of hoping that this game will make me interested in Gwent. We'll see, because like, since they did the reboot of the game, like, I think interest has been waning, let's say. So, hopefully, yeah, but we'll see. I haven't streamed multiplayer yet. That's not to say I won't. Just I haven't yet. So, I'm gonna put...
The white of an eye from half a league away.
I want these 3 on the same row because of Maeve's ability. It's definitely a problem with the reboot. The control decks are ridiculously strong right now. Alright, so then we can use Maeve, which means we'll damage these 3. We'll move them onto the other row, which gives us another boost of Wow, it gives a boost of 1 because we killed 2 of them. Alright, end turn. I think we should be okay here.
Now we will see who is weak.
Drummer then Odo, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is there anything else we can do first? Yeah, I think I'm going to use decoy on lemons. So yeah, we put a mark here. Then Odo.
Company, forward march!
How did that not give you one? Anyway. Drama. Fine.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Rayla can do... Actually, Slinger is not really worth it right now. Actually, it's the only thing we have. Actually, Slinger is probably still better. So, 1, 2, 3. Cool. And then lemons can go onto Rayla. Another one. 1, 2, 3. Alright. And next time we can use a decoy and bring lemons back. Actually, it's probably better to play Odo again, right? As long as this one doesn't die. Alright, so we take Odo. Yeah, Odo is better. Lemons will give us 2. So this will Odo will give us 1, 2, 3. Not 4. 3, right? Yeah, sure, it's still more. Yeah, I want to do it before. I'm scared that the drummer's going to die, so the sooner we get Odo out and back in, the better. Let's move you.
You'll regret your mum ever squirted you out.
Fucking love that one. Alright, give 1 armor to each allied unit. Yeah, let's drop Odo. I kind of felt like using the runestone to get rid of this one, but it can wait a turn. Sure.
We must trust each other.
Right, so drummer. Sure. Let's drop the mark there. Rayla. Sure. Kind of running out of space here, guys. And then give another one to Rayla. At least Rayla can pick. It's kind of getting not ridiculous, but it's kind of crazy though, right? If we get the right combination, we are just like won't always stay like that. Okay. I can't even mark you. Shit. Sure, let's use Lyrian Horn. $158 versus 0.
I'll feed you to the crows!
Lock an enemy unit, Death Wish, remove an enemy unit's lock. Alright, mate. Sure, so attack me.
The chase is on!
Next time your opponent plays a unit with higher power, damage it until its power is equal to War Dancer's. Okay, so I need to remember that that's actually 3. Alright, let's hit you. Hitting you means that it'll move to the other row, which means we get a boost of 1 here. Like, it doesn't really matter at this point, but still. Let's try our best to be
This
conscientious.
is elven land, Dwarf, upon which your kind dies.
Choose the runestone. I think this one is in the bag, guys. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's in the bag. It's weird, like...
I was hoping you'd say that.
Nah, man. That should have been played way earlier. Way fucking earlier, man. It's so weird that we struggled with the one fight. Because like yesterday, all of the fights were pretty straightforward for us. So that was a weird one. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Alright. Okay. Give me that loot. Thank you. Like, I think basically if we get Rayla, we're okay. So let's try and do this fight again. Do we have something else here? Or is it just, yeah, it's just that. Let's try this fight again. Hey, Fizzy Flask, how's it going? Right, so we read this already. Let's just try and kill these guys. How you doing today? There's a 1-round battle. And we have Gascon, we have Lemons. We do not have Rayla. Please, give me... Okay, Odo's good. Slingers are good as well. I need Rayla. Drama is good. I need Rayla. I think I genuinely believe we don't win if we don't have Rayla. Shit. Right at the bottom of the deck. I can't be so reliant on one card. Shit, you know what? We have nothing here. Oh my god. That is all kinds of wrong. That was a bad idea. Pretty spiffy. Meeting up with your sister for brunch and some running. Nice. Still running in the snow, you monster. Is it not like... Do you not have like the concept of 11s or something like this? Or second breakfast? Is it called second breakfast in Lord of the Rings? Man, we balls this up massively. So this doesn't actually have any... This guy has 2 charges and we can't give it to anyone. There's no snow. I thought there was. Okay. I misunderstood something, I guess. Did you not say there was snow on your first stream, Fizzy Flask? I would say it's like cafe food, in my mind. Like a light lunch. I'm gonna I feel bad just resetting it, because I'm just like, yeah, I'll just reset it until I get the right cards. Let's just, let's try to be strong here.
And just when you thought things were about
Hey,
to get
Nickers. What are mimosas? I have no idea what a mimosa is. Let me Google that. It was snowing last Thursday, but there's no snow on the ground. I gotcha. Okay, cool. I thought that was... Wow, you write mimosas in Google and it gets mimosas near me. Okay, it's a cocktail. And I didn't even know it was a cocktail. Man, I'm from England. In my city, mimosa sounds like samosa, you know? And now I'm hungry. Orange juice and champagne. Sounds good. You feel expensive enough. Did you not feel expensive enough yesterday, Sangspell? So let's move you. We need to do this. Can we do anything else this turn? Let's throw you down.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
The new expensive feel is kind of worn down.
Show me the coin or sod off.
Now that you know you have to work. Is brunch half of what lunch is as well? Is that how it works? Kind of ride around your new car, the new car smell kind of wears off. Yeah, but it's pretty quick, Sangspell. I mean, maybe it was as soon as you switched it on, you realised you had to do work on it. Maybe that's when it happened, right? Can you imagine? Not really a fan of you, Lemons. Right now. Lunch is half of what brunch is. Ah, okay. Gotcha. I mean, I was expecting that response in fairness. Can we just stack two like that? Okay, we can. I like the smell of a new computer. It's so rare. They don't really know it. Because of the fun old disclaimer right in the front of the system login. Fair enough. Alright, I'm going to decoy Lemons at some point. I'm not sure it's straight away. Last time they only had one fog, so if we sacrifice Scytheman... Actually, Scytheman's going to get a boost as well, so we don't have to do the decoy straight away. Nah, you know what, let's just do it. Decoy Lemons. Meave, Flail. Get Flailing. Every 2 turns on turn start, summon a random elf. Yeah, we need to get rid of you, man. Cool. I think yesterday I asked you if
I shall not fail.
What you're going to be doing, Sangspell. I don't think you answered, or I didn't see your answer. Which is okay if you don't want to answer, but maybe you just didn't hear my question. Right, so this unit will attack us if we deal something that's more than 3 in health. No expectation of privacy is to be assumed. Bottomless drink brunches and drag brunches, my god. America truly is the land of opportunity. So we can't really play anything. I mean, we're going to have to at some point. I can't remember how much damage it does. I mean, I'm just going to make sure I don't play the 12. Let's get rid of you. Actually, let's get rid of both of you. Okay. Lemons and Odo are so useless here, yeah. I just banked on getting Rayla. Like, if I got Rayla on the last turn, it would have been nice. Shit happens.
Now we will see who is weak.
At least their fog is in a useless place as well. Fizzy Flask. You know what? I will do some research. I'm pretty confident where I am, there are none. But I'll do some research. Exactly. Rayla without lemons in your hand is great because you can just summon Odo. Yeah, exactly. I would like to... She is not going to damage this one, right? Bastard. Right, so we need to bring one of these out now. Hmm. Let's try this.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
So we got the 3. This one gets attacked 4 times. Okay. So we can do 3 here. Is there their own secret world that you don't know about unless you're looking for it? Fair enough, I'm going to look for it, Fizzy Flask. It's fair enough, I'm going to look for it. Like, I know in other cities in Poland, but this is a small city. Like, I only know two gay guys here, but I'm not saying there are only 2 gay guys in this city, but it is a small city, is what I'm saying. A gay Narnia, you have to go into the closet first. Wait, doesn't work. Alright, let's use this anyway. It doesn't make sense. Why would you use Narnia? Alright. Fire trap, yay. Next round we can get rid of this. That's fine. I think we use this next. I don't know.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Alright, let's just do that. So theoretically we might be able to get rid of all of these at the same time. We could do it next round if we wanted, but we need to get rid of the fire trap. Out of the frying pan into the fire, out of the closet into the wardrobe. What the hell just happened here? I look away for 1 second. Spawn 2 copies of the... Oh, okay, fine. Can't really argue with that. So we need to do this here. Have your own language and culture and 10 times as many phone dating app options as straight people. For sure. For sure. I'm not claiming not to be ignorant. I am completely ignorant. It's super interesting. I mean, even that community on Twitch is probably really interesting. I don't really know anything about that. What do I do here? Is this the time to bring out the horn, so to speak? It's gonna be tough. What are you gonna do?
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
Oh no, Knickers is gonna go down. I swear I didn't even mean that one. Didn't even mean that one. You've had no luck on all 900 of them. Aww. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of moving her. I guess we do it straight away as well. So let's move you and let's do that. Cool, cool, cool. I'm kind of clinging on here. Save the friggin' dog. Try my best. Shit, man. I tried my best. I'm not trying my best, I tried my best. You know what? I'm actually gonna save the friggin' dog. The slinger's gonna go down. It's your map. I feel like I've heard of Meteor Mat. Have you mentioned them before, Fizzy Flask? Is it possible? No, I can't. I have to play Lemons first.
My pain serves a purpose.
Right, yeah, I nearly forgot to use this. So, deal 3 damage to each of these. Thank you very much. We might actually have this.
May your sword and arm be one.
Move span. Yeah, you're right, Chekhov. My bad. I missed it. And then I said spanner instead of banner. Hey. Less of that. So.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Does she? I am not sure that Her Majesty knows what she's doing. Actually, we're okay, right? Jesus. Yeah, you're right with that one, Chekhov. Alright. We survived that one. That was, I don't know, I think maybe I just need to warm up on a different fight, maybe? I don't know. So this whole area is done now. We need to jog on up here. My lady, our soldiers found a merchant at the bottom of a pitfall. He's in a poor state, with extensive wounds and high fever. What shall we do with him? Escort him to the nearest village and offer a coin for his treatment. Escort him to the nearest village and requisition his wares as compensation. I wish to think this over. I need time. I think we can afford... Yeah, we probably afford the manpower as well. Let's just boost the... Let's just boost the morale. Oh, cool. I'll try and check them out at some point, Fizzy Flask. Right, so this is our quest location, but we can just go the long way around, I guess. Like, it looks like there's nothing blocking us from going. Alright, let's just potter around in this area first and see what happens. Okay, attention. In light of recent events in the Moulderwood, I hereby order the following. If you just scroll through its clips, here's some funny moments. Representatives of the elder races caught consorting with Scoia'tael should be executed without trial, together with their families and their belongings confiscated. Representatives of the elder races are forbidden to leave their dwellings after dark on penalty of lashing. Taxes for representatives of the elder races shall be increased threefold until further notice. Bronemere County. Alright. New markers added. 2 new markers added. Sure.
Neve's path took her to the village of Eichenfurt. Unlike most settlements in the area, not a single human dwelled here. Instead, only elves and dwarves sat on its porches and stared at the passing Lyrians with clear aversion. Not a single greeting was extended to their allies in arms. Not a single peddler tried to hawk their wares. The only sound was that of snapping shutters and slamming doors.
Something's amiss,
Rayla said, furrowing her brow.
Order a halt, my lady, and give me a moment to look around.
See you later, Fizzy Flask. Thanks for popping in. Take it easy. Enjoy your brunch. If oh, you said you'll be back in a few minutes. Okay. I won't do an emotional goodbye then. So Let Rayla look around the village,
You've a quarter
sure.
of an hour,
Maeve said as she dismounted.
and not a moment more.
The Queen sat in the shade of a large pear tree. She shut her eyes and listened to the chirping of crickets in the grass, savoring a rare moment of relaxation. But the calm did not last. Within moments, one of her scouts returned, a certain Sergeant Niedermere. Tears streamed down his weathered, scar-pocked face.
Lady, come with us, please. You'll need to see this for yourself.
The sergeant led her to the still, smouldering remains of a mill. Her soldiers were picking things out from the ashes. When she got closer, she realized in horror they were human skulls, some no larger than apples.
Tell the villagers to gather by the well,
The Queen said in a strained voice.
or be executed.
The elves and dwarves attempted no denials. They admitted Eldane and his Scoia'tael had helped them round up all the humans in their village, march them into the mill, then set it aflame.
They stole our lands, defiled our names, beat us, murdered us in bloodthirsty pogroms,
Shouted one of the dwarves.
They had it coming to them. Got their comeuppance, I'd say.
Nice word, right? Comeuppance.
Maeve was no stranger to the cruelty of war, but the enormous evil she found in Iconfurt overwhelmed her. She felt a terrible weight on her chest, found it hard to draw breath, and her head spun. She felt she could hear the cries of humans being burned alive.
Ma'am,
whispered Reynard.
You must pronounce something.
Or simply turn the matter over to me, Your Grace.
Rayla interrupted.
I know what to do.
Have non-humans escorted to the nearest city. Let Rayla punish them as she sees fit.
You know what you deserve.
Maeve said.
But my soldiers are neither murderers nor executioners, and you are not my subjects. So I shall have you escorted to Rosberg. Let the authorities there mete out justice. With a noose, I hope.
The Queen chose a dozen soldiers and tasked them with seeing the non-humans of Iconfurt tried by an Edirnian judge. In doing so, she weakened her forces, but saved herself and her Lyrians from having to carry out a bloody sentence by their own hand.
Heavy shit, man. Very heavy shit. Doesn't mean you're gonna miss out on your branch fizzy flask, right? Okay, so nothing else in this direction? Back we go. Have some socializing to do in the coming days. Scary stuff. For sure you'll be happy to see them, right? Okay, do we have... okay. Decision time.
What was that?
Okay.
Maeve asked Reynard, who rode beside her.
A scream. A man's, I think.
Need to investigate. Gather a few men and we ride. Quickly!
The screaming came from a small settlement. When Maeve rode up to its farmhouses, her horse reared and neighed in terror. Necrophages swarmed all around. The monsters surrounded a few Nilfgaardians who were trying, with no success, to chase them off with torches. Reynard swept his gaze over the carnage and said,
They cannot stave them off, and their armor is too heavy for them to flee.
Ooh. First tough decision. Save the Nilfgaardians or leave them to their fate. Do we like Nilfgaardians? Not at all. Not at all, saying spell. Second question. Do we like necrophages? Necrophages? ain't got a problem with them. They didn't steal our throw. Alright. We save them, would it put you in a compromising position? It could reduce morale. I don't think it's going to, but I think we actually just leave them. It's a puzzle, so I kind of feel like I just want to do it, but that's the only reason. There is no real reason in the story that we would save them. Just because humans are better than monsters. I'm not sure I believe anyway.
Meve squinted and smiled cruelly.
Soldiers, we behold a battle. On one side fight bloodthirsty, mindless beasts who live to kill, and on the other,
necrophages.
to my mind, they deserve one another. Fall back.
The queen tugged her reins and turned her horse. Soon thereafter, the woods rang with Lyrian laughter, mixed with cries of terror from the Nilfgaardians as they were dismembered alive.
I mean... Oh, okay, yeah. Thanks, Chekhov. We'll probably have to go back and get that like in half an hour or something. Alright, let's take... Actually, there's no loot? Okay, we can boost our morale here at some point in the future. Excuse me. Okay, so let's not do it now because we already have high morale. But let's try to remember. Proper terminology there is get wrecked. Alright, so I guess it's back we go. Of course the shrine is like just in the asshole of nowhere. Happily. Alright, so we need to go here. Can we go this way? This looks interesting. Cool. It's based on how much longer am I streaming for? An hour and 20. Washu. Yeah, it's based on the Witcher card game. If you've seen that. Al-Mungoni.
Scouts say no, Your Grace. They mark the trees.
Elves could have erased the marks, or left new ones where we've yet to tread. Best to follow the sun. Only way not to lose your bearings.
Alright. Ooh, we have quick travel here. Happy days. Or as it's called in this game, fast travel. So, from the Witcher game, there is the standalone Witcher card game, which you can play in multiplayer, and then they made like a story mode version of it, and this is the story mode version of the game. Your Majesty, these are the ruins of an elven temple. Cracks in its walls have revealed it holds valuable treasures, as well as monsters. We can't send our entire army to fight them, but a small detachment should manage to push through. The question is whether it's worth the risk. Okay. I mean, we don't need the money, but... So apparently we could have sent this guy to do it. We don't have him right now. We let the Nilfgaardians die. You have to adjust your normal lunch nap time then. Do you actually go home and have a nap, Washu? You know what, Washu? Don't adjust your nap time, okay? I will adjust my stream time. Okay, we'll just stop streaming for like an hour or something for you, okay? Is that okay? I know that's why you were bringing it up. You're just hoping I would offer, right? Alright, a bit more loot over here. Alright, so... I say we do main quests. For sure we're going to have to go to these areas anyway, naturally. They wouldn't put a main quest so close to us. Let's see what's going on here. So do you actually go home for a nap, Washer, or do you like sleep on your desk like Callisto?
Meve was riding at the head of the caravan when Black Rayla rode up and leaned towards her. She spoke in a whisper, a hand shielding her mouth.
Your Grace, I've something important to tell you. Yet you can't show anything to miss. Look straight ahead. Make no sudden moves.
Meve nodded slightly and waited for her to continue.
Scoia'tael scouts in the woods, watching us. Eldain's near here somewhere, preparing his attack.
So what do you propose?
Asked the Queen, her gaze fixed on the road ahead.
Hang them
Let
all.
them catch us out in the open, we're sitting ducks. But there are ruins nearby, an elven cemetery. We can find cover behind its walls.
Meve was accustomed to discussing important decisions with all her advisors, but she knew there was no time for consultation now. She had to trust Black Rayla's advice, and so without further delay issued the appropriate orders.
Yeah, Ick was the monster slaying guy, so I guess like if we had like insisted on taking him, like he said that he didn't want to be part of our group, but if we had insisted on taking him, he would have been in our deck now.
Meve's retinue reached the cemetery before dusk. Her soldiers knocked down the marble statuary and piled them into barricades, while scouts took up positions outside the walls to watch for the foe's approach. When the sun set, the woods exhaled the heat of the day, and a thick fog soon arose. Out of the mist stepped Reynard's scouts, bound and pushed forward by elves. One of the Scoia'tael, a sturdy elf with long hair, stood by the cemetery wall and cried,
I am
Eldain. I would speak to Meve.
That's so fucking cool.
I am she. Speak.
Had a chance to recruit a monster slayer and you didn't take it. No, I had a chance to force a monster slayer to join our ranks, or to let him go slay monsters. I think I made the right decision, Washu.
Cadmil and Kedva Genvid, Renna. This place is of great import to us, the Enshe. I would tell you of its monuments, of the weeping Ensevern, carved by 3 generations of sculptors, or of the alabaster relief of King Kelad, so beautiful even the birds would gather to admire it.
Cool, so you'll stream tomorrow, Fizzy Flask. Okay, cool. Thanks for letting us know.
But I see your men have found our memorials, and in the way of Dwan, destroyed them without a second thought. I cannot say this comes as a surprise. You've already shown the gods molded you from the basest of matter.
Get to the point, Eldain.
So I shall. As you certainly know, the necropolis is surrounded. Soon there shall be a battle. But it is unseemly to fight in a cemetery. So I ask you to come out into the open.
And surrender our tactical advantage.
I suspected a matter so impractical as respecting the dead would mean nothing to you, Dwan. So I submit one more argument. The lives of the soldiers you sent to spy.
Yeah, I saw that you were playing it. Because I think I was still hosting you, so like I saw like on the list that that's what you're playing. I thought you said you weren't going to play because it was too tough to start off with. Is that not the case, Fizzy Flask?
If you leave the cemetery, I shall set them free. They will fight at your side. If not, I shall kill them, here and now.
Milady, don't listen to him. He can't be trusted.
Rayla, those are good men. Fabian, Gerrit, Matthias, they've served me for a decade. They'd crawl through 7 hells for their queen. They do not deserve such a death.
Oh man, we gotta do it, aren't we?
I accept your conditions.
Shit.
Your Grace, I beg you.
Soldiers, we march into the field!
Eldane clasped his hands in thanks. Then, in a swift, almost careless movement, slit the throat of the scout standing nearest to him.
You better say this new guy was cute, but you changed your mind. Threats are not attractive, it's true. It's true, threats are not attractive. And slitting throats of scouts, also not attractive.
Listen to Rayla, your grace. We elves truly cannot be trusted.
Social difficulty in the reading. Sparta? Oh well. Okay. When you're ready. Alright, Eldane wore no armor, wielded no shield. He glided on the battlefield with a dancer's grace, walking on air, evading attacks with elegant ease. His own blows sliced so smoothly through the air that he seemed to me his blade never found the mark, that is, until Lyrians started to collapse into the dirt, trying in vain to stem the blood spurting from their arteries. The wounds were small, no more than thorn pricks, yet devastatingly lethal. Okay, story battle or shortened battle, so it's just one round. Let's do this. It's all Reynard's fault anyway. And my fault. You gotta listen to your advisors, you know? Alright, this is not good. I kinda like Stray's cavalry. I think maybe... So Eldane. Order spawn Elven Cutthroat on the range row. Then lock the lowest enemy. And move it adjacent to the Elven Cutthroat. So we're gonna have to be running only the front row right now. So you can trust him. As soon as you started threatening him, you lost all respect for him. Yeah, it's enough of that. So the Cutthroat is the one that does 6 damage to both adjacent cards. So if it's always going to be on the range row, we just have to play on the front row the whole time, the melee row. When has Rayla ever led us astray? I don't know, Sangspell. It's most of the time she hasn't led us astray because we haven't listened to her. Because most of the time it's like, hang them all. Let me kill them all. Burn it down. Basically. I mean, her argument does have some merits. Okay, we got Odo. Wait, Odo's no good. We want Rayla. Okay, we have 2 more. You feel more and more that she was right. You know, maybe I'm trying to compensate from when we were playing Witcher, playing the Witcher, the original Witcher, right? When I was like, so on the human side. Trying to go in the opposite direction. Okay. That was tough. That was lucky, I guess.
I warned you. Now we've lost the advantage.
Oh, shut up.
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I take full responsibility.
Alright, I'm gonna sacrifice Odo straight away then. Oh, I am the human side. True. So I shouldn't be anti-human human. Okay. Nice. Cool. I'll check him out. What time is that usually? Do you know? Because I'm always lacking somebody who's streaming like when I wake up, which is like 10 hours ago. So first card down. Kind of scared of making it Rayla. Let's do the drama. So yeah, everything goes on the melee row.
Again and again and again.
Jesus. Alright. Let's just kill that one to start off with.
Onward, Fryhead!
Wait, I misunderstood this then. Spawn Elven Cutthroat on the range row. Okay, I was thinking of a different card actually. Then lock the lowest enemy and move it adjacent to the Elven Cutthroat. Man. Okay, I thought it was the spying card. I should have paid attention. I should have checked it here. Every 3 turns that's going to happen. I think it's the word streamer. I think we need to run Rayla early now. So my assumptions about it being this row. Hey, it's Knickers.
Your tricks will not save you, Dwarf.
So, whenever you play as an elf boost, it's adjacent units by 2. So, we can get rid of these 2 now. See a Rayla. Let's do Rayla first. We take lemons.
As ordered.
And then we can put another 2 commands here. Can probably get rid of everything on the deck. We take this one. I mean, not on the deck, on the board. Okay, we do actually have Gascon. I failed to notice we had Gascon. Right. I say this is better though. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's should be okay actually. Scared myself for a second there. And then we can do the same again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, we got you back. Welcome back. You're spying though. Slightly annoying. We haven't actually taken our turn yet. So let's take you. Fine.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
We can... It keeps saying black lattes. What the hell is a black latte? Okay, burlesque. That's a new word for my vocabulary. I'll confess to that.
Company, forward march!
Right. So... let's not use these right now. Let's just use the flail. New drink from Starbucks. For Black Friday, yeah. Alright, so 0 to 89. So far it's okay, I suppose. But we've played our biggest ability. So order, damage a unit by 2. If it was already boosted, damage it by 6 instead. Let's see what we can get from here. It's Strays Cavalry, that's okay. We can get black from Black Railer, we can get... You know what, I don't really want these right now. I will take that, but later. You know what, let's take that now. And then do that. It's still not our turn. Need to name your hoverboard. I'm sure somebody in chat will help. Flying carpet. We should have done that earlier. Still haven't taken our turn. Sure, Gascon, I guess.
Wait, you're serious?
Show me the coin or sod off.
I got it. I understood it. Fizzy Flask. It's a new word for my vocabulary. I meant. Well, thank you for explaining again. It's okay. Thank you. Remove the enemy's lock and move it back to the original side. So we can get this, we can get this card back. Is that what we want to do? Wait. Yeah, for sure it's a rare thing to hear. Okay. And I think now we can take lemons back. I think this is going to be okay. Unless something crazy happens, which could happen.
Now we will see who is weak.
I'm happy to learn about it anyway. Want to take Odo back? Yeah, that's a good point. I think we don't actually need the moves anyway, so it's not too big a deal. I think actually, I don't know, it would have been a better idea, Chekhov.
That bit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Okay, reinforcements. Choose an ally and play all copies from your deck. How many more can you have? No. As long as you have Drama and Rayla, Odo. Oh wait, and Rayla, then Odo is better. Yeah. There's only one. Oh. There's only one show organizer that does burlesque in Philadelphia, but he got kicked out of some venues for not paying the performers in a timely manner. Sucks. Humans suck. You know what? I think I'm just gonna. Let's do this. To boost everyone by 2, and then. Let's do that. Alright. Okay, again, we lost the drummer. I think we're going to be okay, but we have lost the drummer. Alright, now I think maybe it's not a bad idea. Alright.
You're there!
Can we do 3 damage? Yeah, we'll get to do 3 damage here, so let's do that straight away. I think I just told you thank you for explaining and increasing our knowledge on the subject. So here I'm going to move the ones that I don't want to kill here, so I'm going to move this one, and this one, because you don't get the boost on Gascon. I mean, again, it's just like best practices. I guess I have to learn them still, so I shouldn't waste them. You like explaining things, cool. Alright, damage the unit by 2. If it was already boosted, damage it by 6 instead. Alright, that'd be pretty nice to get rid of you, I suppose.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Rael is an absolute unit, and still, we haven't used her properly. Like, we can use her 3 more times now.
Watch your heads!
Okay, Eldane. Yeah, you do that, Eldane.
Slaughter them to a man!
Fill your boots, sweetheart. Fill your boots.
Getting to work.
Hey, Rain Leska. How you doing, my dear? Wait, so let's just give... Wait, is there any point? Sure. Just got up. Nice. Very, very nice. So sure, let's just attack you. Take the other one. Sure, we can just use that. Yeah, noon is as good a time as any. It's true. You work late tonight, so you slept in. Is it starting? Is all the Black Friday preparation starting now? Alright. Okay, Eldane, I'm gonna hope that you learnt a lesson here. I don't hold much hope, but even Nickers, he's looking at you in shame. Preparing your guests, but it won't be too bad until Friday. Cool. Card's so cute. Oh, you haven't got there yet, right? I just got an achievement for beating Eldane, by the way. I guess, have you got here yet?
After a long, bloody battle, Eldane's unit was destroyed, and Eldane himself sat at Meade's feet, defeated and dying.
You tried to take his side. What, mean you left the cemetery? Yeah, I did it as well.
In a cemetery.
Not outside a cemetery.
Amusing in it.
Clearly outside the cemetery, Eldane. You dying in a field. Let's be fucking clear about this. Was definitely dying in a field outside a cemetery.
All my tears I shed years ago. My family killed in a massacre aimed at eradicating our race. Senseless. Utterly senseless. Reyna, we have lost. Me, my Scoia'tael, the Enshe. We shall vanish from this earth. Your grandchildren will know us in fairy tales only. I know I deceived you, but...
Fuck you?
Lay my bones to rest in a grave. Let me part this world with dignity. Ager Dregared.
Didn't he just throw one of our scouts in a pond?
Oh, please. How dare he? Look, he laughs, Your Grace. This dog should rot in an open field. Need I mention the willow? The men he strung from it? The men he burned alive?
Oh, Rain Leska. Sorry, if we had taken this fight inside the graveyard and he didn't have the chance to betray us, I would have buried him normally, but it's alright, man. You can have his coat, you'll bury. Oh, Washu.
Mercy you don't deserve, Eldane. I shall leave you where you lie, where rats will gnaw at your bones.
Yeah, Washu already said that. Until he started to threaten us.
In your boots, I would do the same.
Vasse derad. Ep again.
Meve gave the order to march that very night, not waiting for the day to break. She wished to leave behind as soon as possible the moulderwood and the rotting elven remains littering Kedva Genvid Cemetery. Black Rayla rode at the head of the caravan to the Queen's right, a satisfied smile playing on her lips.
My chat acts up against you. What? Here we have a mandrake. The lesser known three-boobed mandrake. Play a random bronze using from each deck. What a name, man. Katarzyna Radeshuk. Autumn, what is the problem with your message? I mean, if you're gonna say offensive things, Chekhov, you gotta like be careful, you know. What you saying, Washu? Have you ever seen a three-boobed mandrake before? Offensive things like the name of monsters in Witcher. Just saw a mandrake in an anime, it screams really loud when you pull it out of the ground. Yeah, it's the same in Don't Starve. In the game Don't Starve, you pull a mandrake out. I think it's if you pull it out in the daytime, it just follows you and goes eep, eep, all the way through the day. You can't do anything to stop it. And then like when evening comes, it just goes back into the ground and shuts the fuck up. Thanks, Well. When you say something that Washu didn't even want to say, maybe the line has been crossed. Oh. Letter found on Eldain. Eldain. By Imperial emissaries, we've made contact with a commander operating on Temerian soil led by a certain Yorveth. Yorveth? He's willing to coordinate his campaign against human regimes with our forces and awaits further information. We should send word to him as soon as we deal with the Lyrian company. Noel? I mean, maybe. I don't know, Rainleska. How do you say it? Is it Yorveth? Right. Just give me the loot. That's how you say it. Okay, cool. It's funny because that name, I think... is it possible, Ankev, that you are late to another party? Even the Mandrake party you are late to? Yorveth? Like with a H at the beginning instead of the I? Is like Slavic word for blacksmith. No, it's not. Wait. What is it? Oh, actually, maybe it's shepherd. The hell? I can't remember. Sucks.
Oh, at last. I'd begun to think this wood had no end.
And I thought bandits knew their way round a wood.
We do. Around those not brimming with elves armed to teeth.
Teeth. Teeth. But on I think it could have been Tuesday last week. I actually hosted a girl that was saying that she really likes Gascon. I don't know what you guys think about that. Actually, Sangspell said that it was cute, right? Tactics for bitches. He's okay. Okay, sure, you can walk through flames more if you want. Fine. And I get soon your mum is heading over for brunch. Nice. Cool. Enjoy your brunch. It's like almost tempted to say hi to your mum. How do you feel? If you feel she will react nicely to that, you can say hi to your mum from us. And your sister, of course. We missed some loot. Isn't lunchtime now, yeah. We know how specific your lunchtime is, Mr. Steelrose. What is it? It's from 11 till 1 lunchtime. Hello? Doesn't look like Shoop. It's not Shoop, right? No, it's not Shoop. I was gonna say, just because he had the just because she had the barrels next to her, I was like, Brunch can be as late as 3 PM. Ah. Okay, I'm learning all kinds of shit today, Fizzy Flask. I've come across many trolls in my travels. I swear. That's gonna be a soundbite. Some were friendly, eager to lend aid. Others, such as the one Meave encountered in a war-torn Aden, viewed humans differently, as, say, a tasty ingredient for soup. Eliminate the she-troll, keep your allies alive. So it's puzzle, special rules, short and bad, all custom deck. Right, let's see. So we've got to do 20 damage. Who am I raiding today? I will see who's online. If you want to whisper me the suggestions, I can keep them in mind for sure. I would be grateful as well. Yeah, if you can whisper them to me, because then they won't disappear with chat. I would just I'll be able to pull them up whenever I want. Did not know what it is in the end of the female protagonist shouted by the might of Grayskull. Oh my god. Alright, Rain Leska, why are you saying oh god? So, Scepter of Storms. Order, damage the lowest units by 3. Repeat this ability until all charges are depleted. Every turn on turn start, increase charge count by 1. You might have died a lot in this one. I might die a lot in this one as well. I've lost this battle like 10 times. Like the first one, as soon as you step out of the tutorial area, I had to go to a tutorial for it. That's how hard it was for me. So don't feel bad, Renleska. And feel good. And make sure you feel good if it takes me 12 times or 25 or 95. Alright, so if you... Oh, this is for you, Ankev. If humans, it's troll, bad. Troll, make strange glowy stick, go zap. If I ever want help, you can save me. Okay, cool. Let me suffer a little bit first. So she's not going to use it unless we actually do damage to the troll. Oh, Ankev. Right, so we can boost things, but... Right, so we need to do 20 damage, basically in one turn. I'm better than you in this game. I mean, I've been playing it for like 20 hours now, Mr. Steelrose. I would hope so. Alright, let's try Wagenburg first. So I understand that she's gonna only use this when we attack her, so let's have a look. See how that goes. Alright. Hey Chekhov, why are you getting involved? Right, so The hell? Like, this has no effect on that, right? I ignored the He-Man thing. I freaking read it out loud, Chekhov. What's wrong with you? You play the rider first. You buffs anything you play next on the alternate row. But why do I need a buff? Sorry. Because everyone ignored. Sorry, my mistake. I read everything out loud. Just sometimes it's a very old microphone, you know. Like sometimes it just breaks. Right. So after a different ally is played from hand or moved to the other row, move next to it and boost it by 1. But alright. So Grey Rider first. Wait. Do I play them on opposite rows then? Ankev, when do you go home?
Yes?
Alright, so Wagenberg on the opposite row. Soon enough. Okay. No. It's okay, Ankev. Take your time. The mood you're in right now, I want you to stay at work as long as possible.
I live to serve you.
Different ally. So, what is that for?
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Yeah, this is not good. Okay, for the infantry, because they get the chance to... Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't need to do the next one here, maybe? Yeah, I got it. Fizzy Flask, I'm sorry, I ignored it. I didn't know if you were still here. Thank you very much, Fizzy Flask. I'll keep them in mind generally as well, not specifically just for today, okay? Thank you very much. No, so I can just move it. Alright.
try to win them all, but you won't.
I still feel like it's not enough.
Discipline shall bring us victory.
I don't even have space for the last one. So we have 16. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Rain, let's go. So it's possible that I have to use, now that we know that not all of them fit on here, maybe we have to divide this into 2 10s or 10 and then something else. So we actually get the second order here. Thank you so much, Callista, for the cheer. Thank you so much. I made the sound, I mean, I was like, not because of the cheer, it was because I died. Okay. Thank you so much, Callista, you're so kind. How many cookies can you buy for 500 bits? 501 bits. I don't know, Mr. Steel Rose. I mean, if anybody knows, it's going to be you. Surely you're the one that's going to be doing the math here. Or as we say in English, doing the maths here. So Grey Rider first.
Naturally.
Naturally. Yeah. Hope you're having a nice day, Callista. Alright, take it easy, Fizzy Flask. Thanks. I'm getting all the F's now from Washu. Thanks for hanging out with us today. So your favorite cookies are $1 a bag. Just approximately, is it like 10 cookies or is it like 25 mini cookies or something like this? Or is it 3? I have no idea. Still first time? No, Ankev. You just like went AWOL for a little while. Is that what just happened? Just decided you weren't interested?
Yes?
Right, so War Wagon's here.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
$14 to 15 cookies. I mean, so we're talking like what, 75? It's a good rate. There's no way we divide this into two orders. We're just gonna die. And equally as bad, we're just gonna lose our shields. There's only one exact way to win it. Alright. I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised, I guess. Shortbread cookies with a fruit jelly center. Sounds amazing. I mean, I wouldn't be able to eat it, but it sounds amazing. Like, the fact that this is like an inefficient move that has no value except for bringing it back later bothers me. You off by 1 point once by playing Reynard on the wrong row. Ouch. Ah, okay.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Okay. That's okay, Rainleska, don't worry. Okay, we're up to 10. Maybe we play Reynard in a different location. Okay, what is wrong with you today? Alright, I say Reynard now.
We must trust each other.
Alright, follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Alright. Alright. I shouldn't have done it. I made the mistake early on. As soon as Rainleska said, Reynard always goes last. Yeah, you want to wait to move them. It made sense. Let's just attack because I like the fireworks. Okay. So. Do I not just get this one more point by playing Wagenburg first? Okay, so I was doing them opposite rows to start off with.
Yes.
Alright.
I live to serve you.
Yeah, maybe that's where I lost it. Alright. And so both of these down.
Hungry like a wolf, I am.
I feel like I just lost sight of it. I feel like I would still move it now. Shit.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
I'm suddenly lost. Like, I just completely lost what the hell I did last time. I really did just lose it. So I'm gonna move this one now? And then run Oda? It's not good.
We must trust each other.
Alright. Again, 1 point, right? Just put back wagons on both rows. Okay. I get it. The thing that I'm scared of, I guess, is that I'm losing... Yeah, I'm off by 3 this time. Alright. So...
Without hesitation.
On the same row. Wagenberg. So put wagons on opposite rows.
Can't take it anymore.
Thank you, Ren. Let's go. I was so obsessed with the fact that the war wagon wouldn't be counted towards that it bothered me, you know.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Okay. So enter. Come with me. Okay, Reynard.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Okay. I almost clicked the wrong one then, which would have been horrific. Yeah, okay, that's the third one. I was thinking, where's this third point coming from? Alright, thanks, Rain Lesker. You saved my ass. Really saved my ass. Still took me like 5 turns with help. Okay, Scepter of Storms, man. Could be interesting. Let's have a look. Like, is it exactly the same? Oh no, resilience. Almost said residence. Took you 2 times longer without help though, or like you got help in the end, right? Order damage the lowest enemy unit by 2. Repeat until charges are depleted. Every turn on turn start, increase charge count by 1. Could be really interesting. Can we? It's a trophy, so that's that. Yeah, of course it is. I kind of like that. Like now, especially with Flailed, we're on cooldown 2, so we're doing 9 damage every 2 rounds with Meave. Place the banner and wreck shit. Okay, deal. Right. So, time for looting. Okay, this is no good. Hole in Bridgie now. When Bridgie bad, humans, no go. No go on Bridgie. No pay shinies. No pay shinies. Humans only good for soupy soup. Splashy splashy. Agreed. Ah, fucking great. Where are we going? Okay, some loot just here. Here? Best note ever. It's very similar to the kind of love letters I would send. Except I would have written the H's at the start of the words. It's true.
The burning fields and orchards spewed thick black smoke, turning day into darkest night. Riding in the middle of her caravan, Meave could see neither its head nor its rear. Reynard ordered the men to keep formation and march in silence.
Eyes open, fore and aft. The foe might well use these conditions to spring a trap.
When a scout's shrill horn cut through the silence, Meave immediately galloped to the front of the column. She found herself in a pile of red-hot coals that had once been peasants' huts.
What the devil happened here?
Bodies lay amid the ashes, barefoot men in nightshirts as if caught in their sleep. Meve deemed them yet more victims of the black-clad invaders. But Gascon had another interpretation.
Look at the arrows. Imperial issue? Not hardly. Nor are they the type the Scoia'tael favour. And the tracks in the mud, the attackers fought not in formation, but man to man. Bandits. It must have been.
Reynard, standing next to him, nodded in agreement.
Gascon can be relied on here. After all, he knows of what he speaks.
An uncomfortable silence fell over the group, ending only when Meve ordered the scouts to determine the direction of the bandits' tracks. They returned to report the killers were hiding somewhere to the north.
Oshu, have a nice nap, okay? Try to dream of knickers. I know you can't really choose what you dream of, but like just recite to yourself knickers over and over again a few times before you go to sleep, and I think you probably get it, okay? Thank you very much for hanging out. I'm so happy you're back. So happy. Take it easy, Washu. Take care of yourself. Thank you for popping in. See you soon, I hope. Okay, new markers added over yonder. Okay, I think that's it. Did I... Yeah, there's one more item up here. Are you inside or outside? Okay. So how's everyone's days going?
No further, and I'd advise you to do the same. Bandits took the fort to the north.
Was nearly home. Nearly with my dear wife. Go to Edirn, they said. You'll sell at a profit, they said. Was nearly home. Nearly with my dear wife.
Okay.
How the demons do I get out of here? How do I quit this place for good? Cursed land. Nothing but corpses and ash. Corpses and ash far as the eye can see.
This guy needs to talk a bit bloody louder, man.
Smoke everywhere. Billows of it. Stings your eyes and scratches at your throat.
Alright, we actually don't need to pray right now. Because generally we do need to pray. Guys, right now we don't need to pray at Shrine. We're already blessed enough. But maybe you knew that already. Alright, so we can go to the fortress, I guess we can do that. Okay.
The scouts reported the bandits who attacked the village that night now occupied a fort the Adernians had hastily abandoned during their retreat.
They'll have crossbows, arbalists, ballistae. The bandits are armed to the teeth.
I wasn't unhappy, Ankov. Genuinely, like, I wasn't unhappy at all. I regret if I seem like I was, because I wasn't.
What's more, according to the local folk, they had a witch among them. In light of these reports, Meve's advisors debated whether it was worth risking a fight with the brigands.
Let's call it as it is.
Gascon said.
The game's not worth the candle.
Game?
Rayla said, struggling to swallow her anger.
They slaughtered an entire village. We cannot let them get away.
Emotional doesn't mean unhappy either. Nah. Okay, we have to do it. I'm glad you're concerned, but like I was really okay. Like emotional was the right word, you know? We gotta attack.
The seemed set for a long debate when Meve pounded her fist on the table.
I am a queen, for God's sakes. I shall not cower before common rogues, even if the entire conclave of mages stands with them. Reynard, have the men prepare their arms.
Reynard saluted and left the tent. If one had seen him then, he would have sworn the grizzled soldier smiled to himself. beaming with pride in his ruler.
Alright, let's go. I'm glad you're not unhappy as well, Ankef. Her countenance grim, Meve peered at the fort's walls. The seizure of this fortress was of no strategic importance. Indeed, some might even call it a wholly unnecessary risk, but not me. Rather than drive off the invaders, these brigands took advantage of the confusion to murder and steal from their compatriots. The Queen refused to sit idly in the face of such depravity. Killing is not the solution to everything. So shorten battle. Hide cards. It's nothing for us here. Let's see how this goes then. Okay, Nickers, you need to go. Okay, we have Rayla, we have Gascon. That's fine. Maybe, just maybe, Chekhov, the game is right that killing is not actually the solution to everything. I'm kind of going off the Stray's cavalry right now.
Only a fool tries to
Surrender while you can!
Infantry deserters. This unit's power drops to if this unit's power drops to 4 or less, move it back to a deck. Alright. Maybe these I don't know. If violence isn't the answer, you aren't using enough. Yeah. That's beautiful, Ankef. Burn the place down.
catch.
Catch. See how this goes. Oh, I probably should have done that. They took my stapler. Damage a random enemy by 2. Repeat this ability. Repeat this ability when enemy's loyal ability is triggered. When enemy's loyal ability is triggered. Okay. Let's do it again.
I smell a leak.
Nope. Okay, Adenian cavalry.
Flashes of light inside the fort.
So, boost adjacent units by 3. Whenever the enemy leader is used, repeat the deployability. Ouch. The solution to you is definitely getting killed. Shall we? Just go with this? No, we shouldn't. So this is damage the lowest enemy unit by 2. Repeat until charges are depleted. So like, we have 3 charges. We damage this by 2. Does it mean that it will do damage to this one as well? Dick knows is the answer. Dick knows.
Hey? Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth? I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Alright, that's fine. So now we can do this ability, which means we get rid of you. Anything else we can do here? Okay, that's fine.
Did you hear that? A kind of incantation.
Something's not right. They should be dead with those wounds.
Jesus.
We must find a gap in the fortifications.
Hey, Alizar. Everything okay? You made it. Sure, just throw it again. Throw it down again.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Okay, so boost adjacent units by 3, fine. Do we try to get rid of these now? Alright, so this is 8. Okay, so we can get rid of 1. Not really. Alright, have a nice afternoon and evening, Anka. Take care of yourself. See you later. See you tomorrow. I'm not sure, like, I feel really cautious because I don't know what's going on.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Alright, I think that's good for us. How was stream today? Oh, it's terrible. Terrible, Alizar. I had a horrible time. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, to be honest with you. How about your day? How are the kids? Right, so if we get rid of, so we can get rid of both of these. You know, no. So we bring you down to 3. That's fine. Okay, so let's bring you down to 3, and we might as well bring you down to 3 as well. Which leaves us with. Leaves us with me not counting at all. Okay, Knickers is out. And then kill all 3 of them. Perfect. It's really nice to go be with them for a while. Like have little energetic little people around you. Doesn't sound nice, but I understand that some people like that kind of thing. Okay, let's take the buff now. I feel like they have a lot of cards compared to us. Okay, I think we're still going to be okay. So let's drop Rayla here now.
Enough chit-chat. Draw your weapon.
Did we just damage all of them then? Ooh. Noise, noise, noise. Alright. So I'm gonna... What are we gonna take first? Odo? Lemons, right? Take lemons.
Nice cars. No, they don't hurt.
We're so happy to tell you about their lives. Really into lemons, yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is I think I'm gonna use Flail to drop these down. Boost adjacent units by 3. Yeah, you know. Let's use... kind of want to do damage to these guys. So yeah. Let's take you first.
Left, right, left, right.
Then Odo.
We must trust each other.
We could have waited and done it a little bit later. But I really want to get this done. Okay, we still have one turn here. I kind of want to do this now. Yeah, last one drama. It's okay. It's okay. I think it's like in the bag, right? Pretty heavy. We still haven't taken our turn yet. Right, so again, Odo. Yeah, staff is cool. I was curious about how strong it was going to be and how it worked, but yeah, I'm happy with it. Right, so yeah, you two are fine. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming out. Right, you can stand there. You... Sure. Let's take the slinger.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Okay, still not our turn, so... Let's use that as well. And then bring Odo out.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
I thought that might actually add one here. Doesn't, but okay. Sure, let's take you first. Trace cavalry, so we can just put another mark. Thank you very much. Let's go for another mark as well. I said another mark was the first mark. And... Sure. Why not? Just one more mark. Alright.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
I think that's okay. Just right. How did it feel to stream 2 games 3 hours each compared to 1 game 6 hours in a row? I think it depends.
You can try to win them all.
I'm scared now.
You won't.
So I think very often when I was doing 6 hours straight, I was really like, I found it important to finish the games, you know, so it's kind of nice to get through like 6 hours of a game, and like a game only lasting a week or something like this. I was a little bit worried at the end there. But yeah, so I think you have more energy if you play 2 3-hour games than 1 6 hours, you know what I mean? Yeah, and so I think a lot of people, well, let's not generalize. I have this like feeling that I always want to finish games, but it's not necessarily the case that that's what people want.
And hard to take the fort. Meve could have sworn she saw bandits stalking its ramparts. Bandits who moments before had taken a bolt to the head. By all rights, a mortal wound.
What the devil is going on here?
She swore as she took cover behind her shield.
That's not necessarily what somebody wants, right? To see game being completed. Maybe it's more that people would like to see the same game for a long period of time. And so having 2 games that you know are consistently going to be there for like a month or longer than a month, because nobody's rushing to finish it, is probably better. And you definitely you get more energy. It's just refreshing if you do 2 games at the same time. But besides that, like, I felt fine with both. I feel like I have a lot more energy playing 3 hours than 6, that's for sure.
The secret was unraveled only after the battle's conclusion. Neve's soldiers dragged before her a grey-haired woman in colored robes. The aura radiating from her left no doubt. They had fought a sorceress. It was her healing spells that enabled the bandits to hold off their attack for so long.
Are we getting her?
What is your name, sorceress?
She looks cool.
Ispel of Tretagor.
Yeah, that's true. So you'll sometimes pick games that some of the regulars don't like as much. It's impossible to get around it since you have different tastes. Thank you for saying that you like this game, because I thought that's what you were trying to say. Yeah, so like now, if you don't like this game, it's not tough luck, but it's gonna be hard, you know. Whereas when it was 6 hours and doing 3 hours each, like at least you knew that you were gonna get half of that time with something you liked, you know. Playing both for 90 minutes, I think is a little bit too short a period of time, Alizar. I feel like.
I take it you did not keep company with bandits willingly?
Not at all. They kidnapped me and forced me to aid them.
She looks like someone famous, I think.
Forced? I do not understand. As a woman fluent in the arcana of magic, you could have freed yourself with little effort.
True, I could have. But I would have had to kill, and I swore never to use my talents to harm another.
Not even in self-defense?
Not even then.
Then you live in truly unfortunate times. War rages all around. You cannot hide from it.
So be it. Then I must entrust myself to the care of the gods.
Or a passing queen.
You stand before me, by divine right, ruler of Lyria and Rivia. We seek the lord of these lands, Demavend.
Oh, forgive me for not recognizing you, your grace. You do not look like a ruler. More like a mercenary.
Ouch, nor do you look like a sorceress?
True, I wear no crown. It was stolen from me along with my country. I strive to reclaim what was taken, and admit the help of a sorceress would prove useful.
Thank you, my lady. But you must know, an army is no place for me.
Should you wish it not, you needn't fight. We have many civilians among our ranks who...
do nothing. Yeah, thanks for popping in, Alizara. Have a nice evening. I'll see you on Discord, right? Take care of yourself.
Who do their part in the slaughter. Indirect guilt is enough.
I'm with Isbel.
My soldiers do not slaughter. They fight.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Theorose. Such kind words. Thank you very, very much.
Lofty words, but the result is the same. Piles of corpses.
Well, a bandit I am not. I shall not force you. Reynard, prepare the men to march on.
Of course, but if I may, perhaps Xavier might have a look at the war machines we captured. He may find some parts of use.
Me followed Reynard's suggestion. Xavier went to work.
Looking forward to it already. Alizara.
Gods. What happened to him?
I know this person. I don't know who it is, but I know her.
He was in Rosberg when the stronghold fell. Nearly burned alive.
How are you healing him?
The medics recommended regular poultices of dog's tallow, but whether they've any effect...
Poultice of dog's tallow.
Of course they've no effect. For such wounds. How he must suffer.
In the day he reveals nothing. But at night one awakes to hear him sob with pain. You see? I need healers.
Google says only in this game. But maybe it's just like it's drawn so similarly to a famous actress or something like this.
I shall go with you. But never shall I use magic to take a life. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, you have put it quite plain, and rather bluntly.
Forgive me, Your Grace. It has been long since I played the host. I forget the custom.
Your spells mean more to me than your manners. Welcome to our ranks, Isbel.
Cool.
Isbel sat in one of their wagons and shut her tired eyes. Her long grey hair seemed to flutter ever so slightly, though there was neither wind nor breeze.
That's cool. That's nice. Alright, we have Isbel, the healer. Yeah, what a magic lady. I would say magical, but it's okay. So let's just have a little look at her, and then we can find someone to host. Boost allies at random by the total damage taken during this battle. Ooh. Total damage taken during the battle? That's crazy. Alright guys, that's the end of the stream. So let's try and find someone to host. Please don't have anybody on loud. Okay. Why is it the same people? On my list is this? No, that's not true. Okay. I'm gonna host me and Ty again. We hosted her this day last week, and she was streaming Thronebreaker. So, and I learned how to say her name since then. So I'm gonna host her, okay? And you can help her with Thronebreaker. She's way ahead of this, way ahead of us. So here you go. All right, take it easy, guys. Say hi to me and Ty for me. I'm gonna hang out with her for a little while as well, okay? So see you later. Thank you so much, so much for hanging out with me today. I had a very nice time. Thank you. Seriously, thank you so much. See you guys later. Bye bye.